Hello everyone, this is MS-GIL, and I'd like to welcome you to my first Top 10 Countdown. Today I am counting down my top 10 favorite Windows operating systems. A little bit of backstory. I've been using Windows pretty much all of my life. Ever since I was a little kid, I would sit there with my ancient computer and, play my old games and stuff. So I decided I'd make this countdown because I think Microsoft makes a pretty solid operating system. Now, the rules, no betas. I'm not including any betas like Windows Whistler, or, Windows whatever, Chicago. And also, another thing, this is my opinion. If you disagree with it, that's fine and dandy. No need to blast me in the comments. I've seen that on one too many videos in the past. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. Number 10. Windows 3.1. Windows 3.1 I never really used much. I got into my virtual machines and stuff and finally was messing around with it. It's not that bad. It's actually pretty solid, and based upon the history of it, it kind of pulled Microsoft out of the depths of despair and was a pretty usable operating system. Number 9. Windows Millennium Edition. Now I'll bet you're wondering, MS-GIL, why is Windows Millennium Edition number 9 on this list? It was a horrible operating system, blah blah blah. I have never encountered any problems with it. I think I've only gotten one blue screen of death ever, which is pretty good. A lot of people have 20 blue screen of deaths, so it's not that bad in my opinion. Number 8. Windows Vista. Once again, it's another one of those, Microsoft failed on this one, blah blah blah. Once again, no problems with it. I've never had any problems with it. My dad owns a laptop that has Windows Vista, and it's worked ever since he got it. The only problem I've ever encountered was I was trying to upgrade one of my old computers from XP to Vista, and it totally screwed me over because for some reason there was an error. But apparently they fixed that in the later service packs, so can't complain there. Number 7. Windows 2000. Windows 2000 was built on the NT operating system, the kernel, and it was a really, really solid operating system. It's what Microsoft finally decided would be the main base for their upcoming operating system, Windows XP. So, and I've always liked it. It runs fast on my virtual machines, and I have it physically installed on one of my older machines. It runs like a dream. Number 6. Windows NT 4.0. Another one of those ones that are NT based, and it just runs like a dream. It's just perfect. It runs like Windows 95, and so it's just got that look to it, and it differs away from the Windows 3.1 look as seen in the Windows NT version just before this. Number 5. Windows 98. One of my childhood operating systems, so the nostalgia is right there, but otherwise it's a pretty solid operating system, and Microsoft corrected a lot of its mistakes that they made prior with the release of Windows 95. And so more people went to Windows 98 than ever before. Number 4. Windows 10. This is the operating system I use now. I've never found any flaws with it other than the Windows security saying, do you wish to open this program? Do you wish to do this? But that's only every so often. I don't really mind that. It's not as nosy as it was in Vista. Anyway, it runs pretty solid. I don't know why it's getting so much hate, but oh well. Number 3. Windows 7. Another really solid operating system by Microsoft. It is like the new XP. It's just pretty good. It runs well, and it does pretty much everything I want it to, other than a couple of the older programs, but that's bound to happen eventually. Number 2. Windows 95. I'll bet you can see this one coming eventually, as it was like the landmark operating system for Microsoft. It put them on the map, and the features of Windows 95 are even seen today. The start menu and the close buttons and the taskbar. Big improvements by Microsoft, and still one of the highly regarded operating systems of the time. Now, I'm going to do some that didn't quite make the list. Windows 8.1 / Windows 8. You can tell why that didn't make the list. Windows NT 3.51. Too similar to Windows 3.1 and it's on the NT kernel. Windows Server 2003. Never really used it, don't really know much about it. Apparently it's pretty solid, but I don't know. And Microsoft Bob, which wasn't really an operating system, it was just an operating environment. So I guess you can't really call that an operating system. So number 1, Windows XP. All of you could see this one coming, and a lot of you would probably agree with me. Windows XP was one of the most solid, highly regarded Windows ever. Sold over 1 billion copies in I don't know how many months originally, and it's probably Microsoft's most successful operating system ever. In fact, it's still used a lot today, and that's why it's kind of illegal to download copies of it without using a key that's not exactly genuine, because it still holds a lot of the market share. It's not quite abandonware yet. You can still see it around pretty much everywhere, and so that is why I chose Windows XP as my number 1. Also, I used it for years, and it's kind of a big thing. Nostalgia. Same with Windows 95. It was nostalgia too. Anyways, thank you for watching this. I'm MS-GIL. Subscribe for more. Press the thumbs up if you liked it. And comment below what you think should be number 1. As long as it's not blasting me in the comments. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. One more thing before you go. I have a website now. Yeah, pretty cool. There's a link in the description. And also, you can click the annotation on this screen to go to one of my other videos. So, yeah, thank you for watching.